But we got a Benevolent Bodyguard with a Rancor on it, so we're going to keep. And it's burn. Lovely. I mean, Basic Mountain just has to mean burn, right? Oh, no, it's like Gobos or something. Maybe it's Kobolds? Is it going to play a bunch of red creatures? Okay, so... Does that mean our turn 1 play is different here? Does that mean we're going to go tap land into Aquastrand Spider, into Trow, into Rancor kind of thing? Into Rancor Journey? Is that how our life's looking? I don't think we're on the Benevolent Bodyguard beatdown this game. So I'm going to go ahead and play the tap land, gain a little bit of life, see if our opponent's going to be going off with Impact Tremors or something. Here come the conscripts. Going to take 2 here. This is at least a little bit less scary than burn. Okay, Travel Preparations is actually a pretty good draw. I'd be very happy to find a lifelink creature here. I think having a lifelink creature might get us by a little bit better. Get by with a little help from lifelink. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, they're gonna bolt our spider. You never. You never. That's foolish. Alright, so... Okay, so do we want to Trow here? And then... Travel Preparations Benevolent Bodyguard? Because this blocks this individual or this individual and trades for it. And then we can reset with Travel Preparations. I think we're going to have to start going big here. I don't think, like, Journey to Nowhere on a Mog Conscripts and Benevolent Bodyguard is a good enough turn. Or we might even cast it on this. Because this will be just as bad as this, if not better, if they cast any creature spells. I'm going to play Renclaw. It blocks a little bit better. I think we're the slower deck here. I think we're going to want to be slow. We're going to want to slow roll it. We're going to want to Wither. Which means they have to cast, what is it, a red creature? Or this will just eat this, and this won't attack. So if they cast no creatures this turn, by golly, we're looking pretty good. If they just lightning bolt this, we're looking pretty good too. Oh, well, there's Goblin Arsonist. Okay. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Well, okay, so let's trade here and then see if they want to sack their Arsonist. They can get in with conscripts. They're not going to make any trades. Okay, that is awesome. That's really good news for us. Well, that's interesting. So we can Journey, Rancor, and Bodyguard here if we want to. Or we can just Travel Preparations twice. We can't do Travel Preparations instant speed. So they can just kind of blow us out with Goblin Arsonist. Or we could just try to double Journey both of their creatures. That seems kind of okay. But I guess I could always sack Bodyguard to give this protection. That seems kind of okay too. So maybe the play here is Bodyguard for white, and then Journey. I don't think I want to Bodyguard anything here. I think we Bodyguard for white. And then, actually, yeah, I think we'll Journey Foundry Street Denizen. Journey to Nowhere, Foundry Street Denizen. And then we will Rancor up the Trow. And serve. So they would have to trade their whole board for this, right? Yeah, okay. So they're going to let it go. Seems good. And they got 6 cards in hand. That's not completely irrelevant. And now they can double Arsonist if they want to. I don't see any reason not. I don't see any reason to block here. Our clock is already faster than theirs. And we find a Blossoming Sands. Okay, so let's play that. And maybe we'll try to travel preparations here. See if they want to sack one of their Arsonists. They're going to let it go. Okay. Well, let's flashback travel preparations. And get in for brunch service here. All they can kill is Benevolent Bodyguard, and I mean, if you want to trade 2 of your creatures for Benevolent Bodyguard, be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest. Be our guest. So this looks like okay. This looks alright. I think in a lot of cases we're looking pretty good here. They're going to Maw Raider. Okay. Bring on the Maw Raider. And will you go to attacks? Opponent. Come on, only leave back 1 blocker. That would be just stupendous. Aw, dang. Okay. So what do we want to do here? If we attack with both, how do they block? And does that matter? 1, 2, 3, 4. They can only block 2 damage. If they block here. Or sorry, they still take 2 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if we... Yeah, so if we Journey the Maw Raider, they're going to take 2 damage. They're going to take 5 damage at least. But if we Journey the Conscripts, 1, 2, 3, they're going to take 3, they're going to take 6. And they have to sack their whole board to trade with any of our guys. Oh, do you know what we can do? Okay, check this out. Let's see if this works. This might be a little too cute. Okay, so let's go for Journey on... This is definitely too cute because we don't have enough mana to do it. Let's try to Journey the Conscripts. They'll probably sack in response. Oh, they're not going to sack in response? Come on. You're no fun, opponent. Yeah, I'm trying to be cute. Trying to be cute here. Okay, opponent's going to block like that. Yep, that's cool. So you're going to take 4... You're gonna take 4 here? Yep. And how will you be dishing it out? You're gonna send it all at Benevolent Bodyguard, huh? Well, I guess that's the smartest way to do it. So let's just give this protection from red, just for shits and gigs. Oh, excuse me. Excuse my langage. Excuse my long. And opponent's not at a very healthy life total here. We only have 3 drops in our deck that we can draw. So let's go ahead and pick up our Blossoming Sands for some life gain, if that's relevant, and pass it over. Can you commit? Can you commit 5 toughness to the battlefield? No, you can't. Okay. We're on sideboards. So I think Prismatic Strands is very good here. I think Prismatic Strands is probably even better than... Well, is it, though? Is it better? I think it's probably... Now I don't know. Like, what do you even bring in against this deck? Probably Sunlances. Probably some number of Sunlances to kill what we have to kill. They're stuck on 1 land that whole game. I totally don't see next game going as smoothly as that. This is probably not going to be so butter smooth, I don't see. I don't believe. We can always hope. We can certainly hope. But I'm not 100% sure. How's everything sounding? How's everything looking to you, Kirk? We're not losing any frames, or the sound isn't freaking all over the place, is it? Glad to have you back too, by the way. So we're bringing Sun Lances. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Bringing Sun Lances over Bodyguards, maybe? But we were just a better beatdown deck than they were, kind of. I don't think we want to go down too many creatures. Maybe go down, like... the Spider, they don't have any flowers. Delvers. They also don't have any flowers. Maybe we want like 1 Prismatic Strands? I don't feel like 1 Prismatic Strands is doing a whole lot, but I kind of want 1 Prismatic Strands over 1 Spider, I think. But it does make our Skyfishers huge. It does make our clock insane. But this just like fogs them for 2 turns, and we might be able to get in those extra couple of punches. Or we might be able to trick them into like wiping their board. Yeah, maybe 2 Prismatic Strands is really good. So let's go down to Trow as well. Like, we're just taking out a couple of threats. What do we take out? We took out Bodyguards and Spider and Trow. We took out 4 creatures. I don't know. That might be a lot. Maybe we want to take out 2 journeys for maybe just 1 journey and leave in the Trow, because they're going to be on red base removal. So those creatures are really good. Man, Benevolent Bodyguard is really good too. But I guess Prismatic Strands is kind of doing Benevolent Bodyguard's job twice. Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. We are down 3 creatures from what we probably should be, but this hand looks pretty good if we can stick our Trow, which I'm assuming we can. We have to draw a land for that, though. We don't have any creatures. I'm assuming we're going to find a creature. We have lots of creatures, right? We didn't just take a bunch of creatures out of our deck or anything in sideboard. No, that'd be ridiculous. Oh, by the way, starting the day off with a win, team. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. And they start their day with a 2/2. Okay. So let's pass it on back to ourselves. Give me that turn. Play Blossoming Sands and pass. That's really great. So Safehold Elite means we can play Safehold Elite next turn. And then on turn 3, we can, even if we don't draw a land, we can still Rancor it up and just start beating in, which feels pretty okay. I'd actually be more happy with a Pegasus in this matchup. Opponent's just going to play 1,000 Gobos and pass. Okay, so yeah, so let's play Safehold Elite, not Renclaw Trow. Oh man, we are going to have such a big elf next turn. We're going to play the Squire and the Rancor, and then we're just going to have the clock, man. Okay, sure. Get in. How much are you going to get in for, though? 3? 4? I'll see your 4 damage. I don't know now. Now I'm rethinking it. Now I'm kind of rethinking it. So... I'm definitely rethinking it now. So we could try to Sunlance Maugreater and make them like sack 2 creatures and then Journey to Nowhere next turn. But they might just let it go. They may just let it go. I don't know. Oh, and they have the Goblin Sledder as well? So we have to deal with both of them at some point. But if we play Squire, we'll be positioned to do 5 damage if we play Rancor or Squire. And then we'll kind of be at parity. I don't know. And what 2 creatures do they sack? They probably sack War Marshal and Goblin Token, so they'll just be down 1 creature, really. And then they have to sack 1 more creature. That's probably pretty okay. Like, we're gonna have to deal with these because they're gonna start making our life a living heck here in a minute. So let's try to point this at the Sledder. Yeah, they're the same thing, right? I'm just making sure they're the same thing. Let's try to point this at the Sledder and see what they do. They're gonna let it go. So I think we just Rancor and like go to Pound Town, right? They double block, they lose both of these creatures, or they have to make some sacrifices. Yeah, actually, let's play Acrazon Squire. That way they have to sack at least 2 creatures just to block our Safehold Elite profitably. I guess they could just bolt it, but hey, if you want to bolt it now, that means we have another blocker for next turn, so. Ha. Let's see what they want to do. Are they just going to take 3? They're just going to take 3. Okay. Wow, paying for Echo. Okay. Land. All right. And War Marshal. That's a lot of gobos. That is so many gobos. The widest. We are in some like serious need for just anything. Serious need for some lifelink damage or something. Or prismatic strands. Prismatic strands would be pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They could do 8 damage here. I don't think we block. They have no cards in hand. At least we've got that going for us. I don't think I was supposed to make this attack next turn. But we can at least make some profitable blocks next turn by journeying this on our turn. And then only taking 3 next time. They're thinking about if they want to make any sacrifices. I kind of hope they do. I would be in a lot better shape if they would. But they're not going to. They're just going to go ahead and let it go through. No sacrifices, no risky plays here. No, just attacks. I will definitely take the life gain here. So let's play that. And then we'll Journey Mog Raider. Yeah, I think we Journey Mog Raider. I don't think we want to put counters on these just yet. I think we're going to Journey Mog Raider. Try to make a couple of somewhat decent blocks next turn. They might not be able to attack with Cohort if they don't draw a creature spell. We're not doing any attacking. They're significantly more beat downy than we are. And yeah, it doesn't, Exalted doesn't work on blocks. And they're gonna just pay for 1 echo cost. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. I actually think we might take 4 here. Like, what happens if we take 4? If we take 4, we go down to 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like they have a lightning bolt in hand. So that means we can't attack next turn anyway. So I think we might make some blocks here. Try to make a couple of trades. And then play Renclaw Trow. I think that's what we want to do. So let's do this and do... Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Reset blocks. Okay, let's do this and this, because I have to pay for these. So we do lose a creature in the process. That's okay. We're going to play another Resilient Blocker next turn. There's Pride Mage. That's interesting, too. But I think we're just going to have to try to grind them out somehow here. So let's play another Resilient Blocker that can at least trade for one of their Gobos. And then we can reset them next turn with Travel Preparations if they have like a Lightning Bolt or 2, which is probably pretty okay, which puts us in like a decent kind of position. Not a great position, but a better position than most of my decks have been in before. A pretty commendable position. So I think we are the blockers for now. Until we can kind of leverage some more Sun Lances and Journey to Nowheres to our advantage in an advantageous way. Let's see if they want to do some lightning bolting here. I feel like that's what they've got in hand. They have to have something like that. They draw another land. A Goblin deck certainly does not want to just draw a bunch of mountains. Okay, let's see what they do. They're gonna get in. Okay, so how does this work? So if we block with Trow and Safehold Elite, then yeah, I think yeah. Because they only they can like do that whole thing. Because if they sack these two, then they just get the Goblin tokens, and I guess they could shift it over to this. But they don't have a bolt or anything, so I'm not really worried about that. They could sack Cohort and itself to trade with both of these, but that's okay too. They just trade their whole board for a couple of Goblin tokens. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Or they put it all on like one. Yeah, okay, there goes War Marshal. Gonna get a token. Okay, so they're gonna pump this one all the way up so that it just eats this. But I'm like almost okay with that. Like I'm gonna travel preparations next turn, and I can pop a Rancor on something too. Here it comes, coming back with a -1/-1 counter, albeit. And they're gonna pass back. So I think this is just Pride Mage. Or maybe it's Travel Preparation Squire. Or, oh man, this is not trivial at all. I think Travel Preparations is what we want to be doing, because what, if we block this? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and Travel Preparations like this. I'm at the very least going to give my opponent a headache and make game 3 a lot harder for them. Whilst running myself out of time somehow. So I'm going to make sure whatever creature does block doesn't get eaten. That it will kill the Gobbo it's facing down. And we'll see what they've got. Lightning Bolt off the top would be really bad for us here, I guess. Because they've got what to sacrifice? 1, 2, and that'll mean 4 damage, and so we're dead to Bolt. But we just gotta try to fade a Bolt here, I guess. Okay, so it looks like we faded Bolt at least. I think. Because what? 1, 2, 3. No, maybe not. I guess we're still dead to Bolt here. Go ahead, go F6. See if they found the Bolt. I think they did. They must have, right? They wouldn't have snapped off that sacrifice like that. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it. So I guess the play was Acrazon Squire there. And Lightning Bolt to end the game? Sure is. Okay, cool. So that was definitely a player on her. Excuse me to Cosmic Charles for doing that like that. For doing you like that, Mr. Charles. I apologize for playing your deck bad. What did we learn that game? Wait, oh, if an ability. Oh man, this makes their Sledders so bad. Maybe we just bring in Standard Bearer. Oh, okay, I have to look up Goblin Sledder really quick. I have to look up Goblin Sledder and a couple other cards to make sure that Standard Bearer doesn't just suck here. Does anybody know? Does anybody know if Standard Bearer is just terrible in this matchup? I guess not. I guess it would have saved us there. Okay. Goblin. We just gotta make sure we don't submit with 20 or 62 cards in our deck. Goblin Sledder. Target creature. Okay, and what's the other one? Mog Raider? Mog Raider. Target creature. Okay, so they would have to target Standard Bearer. That's sweet. Okay, so we definitely wanted Standard Bearer there. My B indeed. And it's just another beater too? Oh man. Talk about just like mistakes on mistakes there. Bad sideboarding plan into just weak play overall. All right. Yes, I would love to play first against the Goblin deck. We're going to have to play a little bit faster here. Okay, so keep. We're going to go find a white source on turn 1. And then, yeah. And then on turn 2, I guess we play the Squire. Yeah, so maybe we wait. Maybe we don't thin. Hopefully we find a land so that we can play Squire. We can always just play Squire next turn. But maybe just Squire with a Rancor on it is fine. Like, that's a ton of damage. And we're going for... Well, I can just kill it. Okay, never mind. Okay, so, yeah. So let's thin now. I wonder if they just kill it. Well, we can't really risk that anyway. Don't really have that option. Okay, so let's just thin now, get our white source. And then we'll play out Acrazon Squire. And I mean, if they trade a Goblin for a Squire, then so be it. So be it. Look at our white source, play out our white source, play out our Squire, and pass. I don't even know how big of an impact thinning has, but I certainly wanted to draw a land that turn. 21 lands, huh? I've died with cards in my hand most of the time. So I don't know if that means I should be playing another land or so in here or something, but I'm sure we'll see. I'm sure we'll find out. Okay. There's the Arsonist. Do we block? Do we block here? No. Right? No. I guess they can kill the Squire with Core Skyfisher on the stack. Like, Skyfisher is just not good here. Okay, let's Blossoming Sands. And if they kill this with Skyfisher on the stack, we can at least get back a Blossoming Sands. But I don't know, I think we still just take back untapped land. And then next turn at least, and then we'll be able to play like Skyfisher Rancor next turn. Oh, they're gonna let it go. Okay. Well, let's do this then. All right, sure. Sure. Oh, no exploding. No exploding, please, opponent. I don't know if maybe they're gonna make some sacrifices this turn. And they're just going to bolt the Skyfisher. Okay. Sure. Better at the Skyfisher than at her face, right? There's another Sledder. Oh, man. A Standard Bearer will be awesome right here. Oh, man. Standard Bearer. Come on. One time. Or like multiple times throughout the run of this game. Standard Bearer, please. So Acrazon Squire is just dead without a travel preparations to back it up. Because they can just sack these to kill it. So I think that is a lot of resources to dump in. I mean, it is a Skyfisher, a good target for Skyfisher to pick up. But at this point, I can start picking up Blossoming Sands too, I guess. So is it Skyfisher? I think it is. I think it's Squire, Skyfisher, Rancor this turn? Or maybe just Squire Trow? No, Skyfisher, for sure. Skyfisher will pick up a mana. Pick up a Blossoming Sands, I think. No, it should be untapped land. No, let's pick up Squire. If we can hit 5 mana next turn, then we can cast more than one spell. We can cast both of those spells next turn anyway. So let's Rancor up Skyfisher and just try to get this clock turned up. Let's turn up this clock on the opponent and pass. Turn up for what? Just sacking Arsonist doesn't do anything here, right? Right, okay. Boy, I'd love to get a Standard Bearer down. Man, Standard Bearer is an awesome sideboard card. I can't believe I've gone all this time without playing a Standard Bearer. That's ridiculous. My whole life and no Standard Bearer. What was all that anyway? What were all those days? Opponent's got like literally a million years on clock over me, so We'll just let it go. We will just let it go. Let it go. Like that wonderful, wonderful movie that I don't know the name of. I think it's a Disney movie or something. Do you guys know the name of that movie? What's that movie called? Something about minions? How's everybody's day going? How are you guys doing? Are you guys enjoying Cosmic Charles's deck? Cosmic Carlton. It's probably a wicked, wicked episode of Fresh Prince. When Cosmic Carlton piloted Green White Exalted to a 5-0 finish in a league. And we were all happy. The whole family rejoiced. Also, rip the uncle. Man, where is it? Yeah, it is fun so far. I'm having a good time with it. Opponent is choosing not to attack with their goblins, which is very. Oh man, we did it! Sungrace Pegasus. So are we going to do some baiting here? So if we play Sungrace Pegasus, this card is just going to be insane against them. So I could maybe get them to do something like sacrifice a couple of arsonists to ping it down. And then, like, what do we get for that? We get to stick a Squire, which makes Skyfisher a lot better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. Or do we just want to get in for 5 here? How good would that be? Do we want to maybe play Trow and Squire this turn and get in for 5? And then we have a couple blockers. I think Sungrace Pegasus is probably the play, though. That way, with Sungrace Pegasus, it's really good against their deck. So I think it incentivizes them to sack some amount of their board. So we might be able to get away with attacking here. I also think they're going to wait till their turn, though. So if we want to try to get them to do it now, we'll have to snap off the travel preparations, which is good because it also accomplishes the goal of getting Skyfisher in. It's good to see you again, too, nice guy. I know you're popping in for a little popper there. Last time you played as well. They're going to let it go. Okay. Okay, that's really good. So we should swing for 5 here, right? What are they representing? They have 2 cards in hand. So what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So they can't kill us with 2 lightning bolts. So I'd say that's a good enough reason to get in for 5 as any. Because we're going to start gaining life next turn. But the question is, do we block with Sungrace Pegasus? Do we block with the Pegasus? Oh my goodness, 3 a.m. No, Bushwhacker. Oh my god, are we dead? Are we just dead? We have to be, right? Like any... Oh, for the love of God. Bushwhacker, come on! So, what's that? Like, that's 1 million, right? That's just infinite damage. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. I think they're still short, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I guess they can sack whatever goblin gets blocked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. I mean, we're still not in very good shape next turn. And what do we block? We're definitely going to block the cohort. Well, I can't. I'm not really hip on the math here. Yep, come on in. So we're going to go blocking like this. They can prevent our life gain by sacrificing this during combat, which is definitely going to happen. Are we just dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think they do 14 to us here, right? 15. I think they do 15 and put us to 2. But we don't lose the Pegasus that way. Or we go up to 4. We play 2 more blockers next turn. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's going to be any wild child sacrificing happening here. Okay, so this doesn't look very good. In fact, this looks pretty bad. I think we're just going to have to play out 2 blockers here, and then even then we're probably still dead. Because they're representing 1, 2, 3, 4 damage at least, and a bolt just kills us. right? Because if we block 3 creatures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, we're just dead. Oh my goodness, I thought we were gonna do it. Possibly Pauper Playable, come on. So I would love to play first. Squire into Rancor. Safehold Elite. Maybe Skyfisher a thing to reset it. I like this. Attacking for 5 on turn 2, right? 1, 2, 3. No, attacking for 4 on turn 2, but that seems pretty okay. I'm sure Stompy's done that on many occasions, but can't be too bad. Yeah, I'm having a ton of fun with this deck. This deck is super fun. It's more fun too because I didn't make it, so I'm certainly not as invested in its success. Makes me a little less likely to tilt. Watch opponent force of wills the Acrazon Squire. No force. Don't have it. So I don't think we're, well, depending on what they're doing, I don't think we're going to Rancor next turn. I think we'll probably just run out Safehold Elite so that we can pop the Rancor on that. And it's Affinity. All right. You just going to splurge your hand here, bud? No, okay. Huh, so maybe we should Rancor up now. Because we're about to get friggin' pummeled. We're about to get pummeled super hard. Maybe not necessarily next turn. Safehold Elite will be able to punch through just about any creature next turn. So maybe we will just play this now, get in with the Squire, and next turn we will Rancor and Skyfisher. I think that's all right. You can Skyfisher back. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they want to do. See what they want to do. My, Affinity, huh? The Artifact boys. The Artifact, the Gray Menace. I guess this isn't very gray. What do you got? What are you gonna do? Double removal spell. Fleet Feather Sandals? Oh boy. That's pretty good news for me. Alright, yeah. I ain't afraid of no Frogmites. I didn't know this deck played Fleet Feather Sandals. That is... Put that on the spice rack. I bet they're like, I didn't know this deck played. I didn't know there was a play deck that did. Like this. Alright, let's get in with a 5/3 trample. And see if they Galvanic Blast it. Galvanic Blast would be fine, because we can pick it back up and reset it with our core Skyfisher. And as a matter of fact, we'd be pretty cool with that, because we would get to Rancor up our Flyer instead. And then this can just become a pretty good blocker on the ground. Pretty good chump daddy. And they're going to take 5. I like the cut of your jib, Affinity player. Okay, so let's Skyfisher. And we'll pick up Rancor to put on our Skyfisher next turn. And I just gave my deck a bunch of crap about probably not having enough lands in it, and lo and behold, we're gonna get flooded. Here it come. Here come the flood. Here it come. I wonder if they're gonna make Frogmite a flyer next turn. Or are you gonna Galvanic Blast something here? Are you gonna Blasty Blast? What do you think? What are you thinking about, OP? Let me know. Just tell me. Just shoot me a message in the chat and tell me what you're thinking. Just let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. We could work this out together. We could have a little moderation session. It won't decide the outcome of the game, because that's not allowed. I don't even know. That's probably not allowed on Moto either. It's just one of the rules, you know. It's in the rule book, the guide, the rule guide. By golly, do I ever wish this was the first game I was playing a Gorilla Shaman, huh? Well, they can cast from those big snake fellas now. That's awful scary, but we're still attacking for a lot. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could attack for 7 next turn. Like we could have a 2-turn clock if they just like serve here. And we're attacking for at least 5, so. So I think we're in shape. If there was a shape, geometrically speaking, we would be in it. At least. We'd at least be in a shape of some sort. Opponent having a good hard think about it though. They're just like, man, I wonder why people put pineapple on their pizzas. Like, why would someone just walk up and be like, oh, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of sadness on there. I'm just going to put a little bit of sadness on your pizza just for the rubbins. What do you got? Oh, they're going to equip. Good. Okay. All right. You going to serve? You serving? Serving up some, you serving up some beets over there? You know, you can like grate beets into like a pasta. You can make latkes out of them. It's a very starchy vegetable. It's delicious. It's very good. Not all beets taste like the sour, sweet canned ones, but those are pretty great on your grandma's turkey too. Okay, I respect your equipping. But I am still just gonna, even if you are baiting me right now, I'm gonna go attacking. I'm gonna go on the attack. And if you want a 2-for-1 yourself on a core Skyfisher, you just, you know, you do that. You do that, friend. You go pineapple my pizza like that. If that's what you truly want to do in life. Come on. There we go. 1 Galvanic Blast is pretty bad here, I guess. We at least get to replay Rancor without any worry about it getting, like, stifled or whatever. Fizzled. Excuse me. Not as hip as I was with the lingo back in my youth. They're just gonna take it. Okay. What is this? Like Gear Seeker Serpent, Teamer Battle Rage. Is that what we're looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can do that. They can, but they can't make it like hasty. Travel Preparations is like pretty much game. We just gotta draw it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Indeedy do. Indeedy do, Rooney. The impending doom is upon me. I don't like it when Affinity does this. I don't I don't feel good about this. Playing tier 1 decks in leagues has taught me this feeling of impending doom. Just of like, you're trying so hard, and good for you for being such a hard trier, but you're just about to get so wrecked. Alright, they're just gonna pass. Let's not show them anything and just try to serve for 5 again and see what they want to do about that. See if they want to Galv Blast. I don't know that like our like, you know, the affinity hate in our sideboard. I really don't know if that's doing anything for us. Because it costs a lot. And if like this is the first turn we'd be able to do it. If this is the first turn we'd be able to do it, like we're dead, right? Like there's they're gonna play like a hasty Gear Seeker Serpent, give it double strike, like hit us with this Frogmite or something. Like I don't know what's coming, but it's gonna be bad. They got friggin' Fleet Feather Sandals. Like you don't just give a Fleet Feather Sandals deck 100 turns and expect it to go well. Because spoiler alert, it's not. Are they gonna Thoughtcast? Are you drawing some cards here? Looking for some removal. Conversely, this is pretty good. They have to make their Gear Seeker Serpent unblockable, or we get to put a little bit of hurt on it. Metallic Rebuke? Jeez. No. I don't understand. Why would you play that? Like, how many mana leaks do you need? You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting and everything, but you're always going to have to pay 1 blue mana. Please be dead here. Please just... Just give me this. Give the possibly Pauper Playable crowd something to root about, something to be excited for. Okay, so if I attack with everything, they would take 2 off of Skyfisher anyway. Even if they blocked here, which they have to or they die. Or they have to find a removal spell. So if either one of these creatures gets in, then we win. So I think we just serve. Because we can play out a blocker again next turn. Or for next turn. Man, I've gotten punished in Pauper so many times for doing this. I don't know why I'm alpha striking right now. This is probably going to be like Moment's Peace. It's probably going to be like flash in like a siren. Oh, it's not. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're doing it. We are getting there, folks. We are getting there. And now we bring in all the answers. So I think if we're playing the Fleet Feather Sandals deck, Aerial Volley is probably a lot better, but we're also not exactly doing that whole thing. Atog Fling is why we'd want Prismatic Strands, I think. I think the reason Prismatic Strands is in the deck is because of Atog Fling. This definitely isn't the kind of deck that we want to be playing Sunlance on. Or in. Oh, wait, Standard Bearer is really good too. Because if they do Atog Fling, then they have to fling it at the bearers, the Standard Bearers. Benevolent Bodyguard. That only gives protection to creatures, and they're playing Affinity, so Benevolent Bodyguard is even more benevolent in this matchup. He just sits on the battlefield and is like, hey, I'm 1/1, I don't do anything. I'm a do nothing 1/1 guy. So what do we bring in? We brought in Sanctifiers. We brought in Standard Bearers. We still, like, our plan... No, get out of there, Pegasus. Rejoin the ranks of the great Pegasi. We're, what, that really stuck with me, that whole shtick about over sideboarding. Because Ollie Pride Mage is definitely not something we want to take out. I haven't seen very many of them, but I know when I do, I'll be happy about it. I think Travel Preparations is kind of essential to our deck. Man. But we are certainly the beatdown. So do we put in Thrill of the Hunts over Journeys? I mean, I don't think so, right? Do we put in Thrill of the Hunts over maybe a Travel Preparation? I don't think we want the Aqua. Yeah, so let's take out a Travel Preparation and a Strider for 2 Thrill of the Hunts. And that makes us look a lot more like a beatdown deck. I am tempted, yeah, and I'm going to take out 1 Journey for a Sunlance. Just like that, yeah. Because we need the Journeys. They have big beaters, but if I draw that 1 Sunlance while we're like beaten down with a Squire with a Rancor on it, and they only have the 1 blocker, and they're I don't know what they'd have besides. Maybe they keep 1 creature, and we get to Sunlance it or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll be worth it. Maybe I'll really feel the worth. But yeah, that's how we're sideboarding, and I'm committed to it. I'm fully committed. Leaned all the way into it. So that's how it's going to go. Oh yeah, we're going to blow up some lands this game. Heck yeah. Gotta love the 2/2 LD. I don't think it's going to be worth it, though. 3 mana blow up a land is just like... It's good against our creatures. I guess it's just like removal on a stick. So let's go ahead and play that and pass. We don't want to show them the Quasali Pride Mage next turn. We're looking really controlling here. I don't know if I even maybe should have kept this. I don't know if maybe I should have just sent this back. But I don't know. What do they got? Prophetic Prism. All right, okay, so they're gonna go kind of slow too. So I think what this is going to look like is going to be Safehold Elite into Pride Mage, into Squire, and maybe a removal spell, I think is how it's going to look. Or just into Pride Mage Squire next turn. That seems pretty good too, depending on what they play. If they have like a Rioteers here, that might be a good reason to use a removal spell. But we could just we could tango with a Rioteers, I think. What does it get? It gets +2/+2. I think it's a 4/4. Pride Mage Sunlance is fine. Yeah, like if they play like Frogmite, we'll probably like Pride Mage, Sunlance, serve. And then like Squire, Journey, serve. Serve, serve, serve. What do you got? Motka Rioteers? Gearseeker Serpent. Oh, baby. Have you heard of this card, Journey to Nowhere? Because you're about to become introduced. That's definitely what the slippers are for. And how many of those do you keep in? Maybe you even board into those in this matchup. Okay, but we're definitely going to get rid of it. We don't want to be messing with that guy even once. Not even once are we seeking the gears. I almost clicked my safe old elite. That would have been a disaster. And we want to get out this Squire right now. And get him for 3. So if they play like Frogmite next turn, I hope they play like a Frogmite. Or like even a couple Frogmites I'm okay with. Because then we can Pride Mage. How big is this boy? He's only got like 5 on the butt. He's got a 6. He's got a big butt. That's a big booty snake. Got that snake booty on it. But I still think we can engineer ways that we can kill one with like a Sunlance or something. Is this another one? Yeah, okay. All right, sure. And what's this? Ground Assault. Or is this like Motka Rioteers? It's going to be tough to beat this. The 2 Gearseeker Serpent draw. So I think next turn it's going to be Pride Mage and try to like bait the block and then... No, just Chromatic Star. Okay. And Atog. Mirror Enforcer. All right. Okay. Huh. Yeah, so it's definitely Pride Mage, leave up Sunlance. Yeah. So let's Pride Mage. Because if they block with a Mirror Enforcer, we can just kill the Mirror Enforcer. And if they block with Gearseeker Serpent, we can just kill the Gearseeker Serpent. So we like both of those lines. So let's get in. And see how they want to do this. They might just not block at all, which is like kind of fine for us. We can cycle away our Sunlance, or we can just leave up Pride Mage. That's fine too. What do you want to do, OP? OPP. Do you know me, OPP? How well do you know me, OPP? How well do you know me? Do you know that song even? You're gonna have a good hard think about this. And that's alright, you think away. Take the match away. Yeah, you like that, don't you? You like when I sing to you, don't you, Seeker? When you get seeked. I don't even know if we trade the Pride Mage in for the Mirror Enforcer here, though, right? Do I even do that? I think I do. I think I just let it go. I think I let them trade it and hold the Sunlance. I think Sunlance is... Or, yeah, I won't... I'll trade the Elite in. Get the Persist trigger. Like... Yeah, that just seems a lot better. They're tapped out here, so... Oh, yes. Yes! Okay. Sure. I shouldn't start celebrating until they've decided how they want to do this. But we are certainly going to let blocks go through like that. Yeah, okay. Yep. We get persisted. We also get to kill a serpent, as far as I know. Yep, damage goes through. Let's go to second main. Sunlance the serpent. And I think we're going to play out Ash Barrens here. We draw like a Rancor or something like that, we're going to wish we had. We can even take one more land because then we get to play all of our spells next turn. And we can hold up Quasali Pride Mage, which is just all things that I'm okay with doing. So we took out 2 Serpents. Like, what more can we do? Honestly. All right, opponent's on 2 cards in hand. We've got the answer for the Mirror Enforcer. I think we take 4 off of it this turn, though. I don't think we trade in Pride Mage just yet. Or maybe we do. We have another one in hand. But the next Pride Mage looks so good. What does this attack for then? 1, 2, 3. So it attacks for 5 next turn? Yeah. Crack Clan Shaman. Okay. Sure. What you gonna do with that Shaman there, opponent? What you gonna do with that? Probably Sackstar now, I'd say. Do we even play around Metallic Rebuke, team? We don't, right? We don't play around Metallic Rebuke, do we? No. Oh, I don't love this life. Don't love this playing around Metallic Rebuke life. Okay, so they're not... oh, they did, okay. So they sacrificed to the Shaman. Sure, okay. They're gonna draw a card. What do you find? It's gonna kill itself. Okay, they're gonna sack again. Alright, so now, in response to that, we are going to try to kill this Mirror Enforcer, and then we can F6. We can just get cozy in the F6. Opponent's wiped away the board, and what is their follow-up? We draw a land, our follow-up ain't bad, but, I mean, that is Affinity, so those 2 cards in their hand are probably stronger than ours. AKA Thoughtcast. Oh my goodness, thank you for the follow. Who do we got? Who do we got on the follow ship? Let me have a little peek here. A little peek for me. I'll have to check later. I'm sorry, my oh, there's ATOG, lovely. My notifications aren't the best right now, so I will have to check who followed later. But whoever you are out there, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome to Possibly Pauper Playable. We're gonna have some fun playing this Exalted list together, and I really hope you enjoy it. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, great. Okay, R&D function. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks. Was that your follow there? Thank you so much. Yeah, and I'm glad to be doing some Pauper content. Playing those friggin' jank decks, man. I don't know if we play Renclaw Trow here. I guess we do, because it blocks ATOG kind of with Abandon. We're not going to be getting any value out of Pride Mage this turn, so let's go ahead and Trow. Let's get the Trow down. Oh, are you Links from the Discord? Hey, man, how's it going? Oh my goodness, is that another follow? Thank you so much. Oh, hey, Cuthbert. Oh, dude, thank you so much for fixing my stream link earlier. I popped into the Discord to see if anybody commented under content, and I saw that you fixed my link. Thank you so much for that. I sincerely appreciate it, man. That is awesome of you. Thank you. And it's good to see both of you guys. How you making out? How you making out? I hope you guys don't feel like I'm a sellout for playing a net deck, albeit a net deck with Pegasi in it, but but I know you guys know my intentions for the series, and this is a little counterintuitive to that, but yeah, I got a spicy Iconic Masters brew for all of you guys to help me work on. I stuffed about as many unplayable cards in there as I could, so maybe it'll pique some good conversation. I hope it does. Galvanic Blast. Well, that's just ridiculous. And it'll come back. And we won't... Well, do we block the ATOG, though? Do we block the ATOG? That's the question. Like, I don't think... What is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14, 16. 15. We would take 15 damage if we didn't block, go to 6. And unless we draw like a standard bearer next turn, then that's like bad news bears for us. Oh no. It's weird. I copied that link directly from Twitch's thing. I'm just blocking here. I like, honestly, my inexperience is showing. What? Oh yeah, it's withered. It's withered. So I think we're gonna Pride Mage and Skyfisher back our Blossoming Sands, I think is what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll bounce back our Ash Barrens. No, it'll be Blossoming Sands because we'll still have enough mana to cast anything from our deck. Do we want to leave up Pride Mage though? Because like block Atog, blow up like might wouldn't be too bad. Well, we get another mana off of Skyfisher anyway. So maybe I'll bounce back Ash Barrens. Yeah, let's bounce back Ash Barrens and replay Ash Barrens. Yeah, because that'll save us a lot more than 1 life later on. We're obviously not making any attacks here. This is going to be kind of an uphill battle here, I feel like. Yeah, and thank you so much. You certainly are a nice guy. You are beyond nice. Thank you for doing that and helping me out. Yeah, so I copied the link directly from Twitch, from my like mobile Twitch dashboard or whatever, and it's kind of funny that it doesn't let me do that. It doesn't work. What are you playing, R&D function? You playing the green white Exalted deck too? They're just gonna pass. Okay, that's good. That's all right, Kirk, man. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Oh boy. Okay, so do we just Pride Mage here and take out Prism? Thanks so much, Kirk. Have an awesome night, dude. Have a really awesome night. Oh man, I have no idea. I get in with Skyfisher here for sure. I know I do that. So that's kind of trivial. Unless they draw exactly Fling. Oh, God. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So it has to be like Team or Battle Rage for me to die here. I'll just put everything in front of it anyway. So let's go ahead and play out Pride Mage. Oh, you main Pestilence. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. I played Pestilence a couple times. I remember them being really fun games to play as an opponent. And I know that's kind of a funny thing to say, but like maybe I start recurring my Blossoming Sands now. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. Gain a life. Right. Yeah, I saw your Trinketron. It looks really good. And your links, right? Yeah, man. That Martyr of Sands control deck with not Hidden Stockpile. That's like the Kaladesh card, but the or the Aether Revolt card. What's it called? It's like stock, or it's got something to do with resources, and it's if you have more life than your opponent, draw a card with it or something like that. You know what I mean? Do you know which one I'm talking about? You built a deck around that. That looks really sweet, and I would love to try that out sometime. I think I may. I just think I may. Something cash. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Something cash. That is so cash. It looks sweet. I've never played with the Martyrs. Like I suggested someone play, I think it was Martyr of Ashes. Is that the red one? Is Martyr of Ashes the red one? And like I've never played with it myself before. And when I was looking at it to like give them the description, I was like, man, I can't believe I've never played with this card before. Like that looks sweet. Survival cash, right? Okay, so what do they have? Do they have Team or Battle Rage here? Is that what they're getting up to? I think that's what they're getting up to. I kind of like this having a bunch of blockers back against them. I don't think I want to just start wastelanding them. I don't think that's worth anything. Well, you can still use it to get in damage. But I've been punished that way before. I certainly respect that it could happen again. Yeah, the survival cache deck. What is it? It's like gain like a bunch of life, and then if you have more life than your opponent, draw a card. It might not even be a bunch of life. It might be like 4 life or something. And that list just gonna be hyped about the martyrs. And then I was looking at the martyrs, and I was like, man, imagine if you got a board wipe. And I was looking at that card. It's like the mouth, the like big lips with the teeth. And it's like a 5/2 defender for 3. And then there's this enchantment that you can put on a creature. It costs 2 and a red. And you pay a red and sacrifice the creature it's attached to and deal that much damage to all the creatures. So you're like, 5 mana board wipe for 7 mana and 2 cards. And I was like, dude, I gotta spend like 12 hours meditating on this when I should be paying attention to work or something. And we'll break that card. Or those 2 cards somehow. Oh man. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh no. It's the sandals. And you're gonna put it on the ATOG. Okay. Now you're just gonna pass. Oh, and are you gonna start sacrificing artifacts to block my core Skyfisher? No, you're gonna attack. Okay. Okay. Am I dead to Team or Battle Rage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. I'm way dead. Yeah, me neither. When I saw it, I was like, holy crap. It's all over. Okay, if they attack with Frogmite, that's good. Yeah, oh, come on. Do it. I thought you were going to attack with the Frogmite. Do it. And that means you won't have enough mana to cast Team or Battle Rage, and I'll be able to rest easy. They're also on 6 minutes, and we're in game 2. Like, come on, opponent. Like, trying to make a little web series here. Don't you know that I'm on a clock? Don't you know that Lynx and Cuthbert have a Pauper Discord to be in instead of in here giving me emotional and moral support, which I very much appreciate and need. But still, mind your tog time there, opponent. If you got the Battle Rage, just cast the Battle Rage and have it out. Let it be over with. I don't like. At no point on their turn would blowing up artifacts have been good, and I couldn't sack my own Pride Mages because maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Maybe on my turn, I was supposed to sack my Pride Mages. Yeah, this has got to be game, right? Or are you just going to make it big enough to kill a Skyfisher? Because then if I get another turn, if I don't get ultra punished here and I get another turn, then I'm going to just try. Oh, Springleaf Drum's gone. So that means no Battle Rage? Oh, baby. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is feeling a lot like blow up a couple of our opponents. Well, get in with Skyfisher. And then blow up a couple of our opponent's artifacts. May as well, you might as well go for a soda too, because there was no Team or Battle Rage that turn, so nobody hurts. And nobody drowns. Okay, so I'm going to get the Exalted triggers here. Put the Exalted triggers on the stack. Oh no! Galvanic Blast. Okay, sure. So you blast. And then if I blow up 2 of their artifacts, so if I blow this up, that gives me a lot of good blocks. Well, it gives me precisely 2 blocks. If I blow these up and I blow this up, and I don't like mana denial them, I'll look pretty good. Oh, we're so this deck took this player Cosmic Charles to a 5-0 victory in a league. And basically we're trying to play Pegasus. Actually, check this out. Look at this. Check this out. I set this up just for this. So basically I think we're trying to like play Pegasi. Oh my god, I always mess that one up. We're trying to play Pegasi and effectively just gain enough life to get rankored up creatures in for lethal damage. There's also like travel preparations and like just so much spice. Such wow. So spice. Ash Barons, come on, man. Let's get the thinning. We'll get a white source because I know we got some white bodies in our deck. We'll play that. Do we attack here? I don't think we attack. I don't think there's any reason for us to attack. Is there? Do we attack? Maybe we do. Maybe we do, because they have to sacrifice 2 artifacts for ATOG to survive it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if they sacrifice 2 artifacts, then that means they can't Temur Battle Rage us out of the game next turn. Come on, let's hear it for let's hear it for the unicorn deck one time. Let's take a match off Affinity and like give me some validity as a Pauper player. Oh no. Oh no. You're totally right. But still, hey, bonus creature, right? And now we can block it again. Is this like Mock Karyateers? Another ATOG? Come on. We have lots of answers in our deck. That's a lie. We have like precisely like 1 answer in our deck. That's not bad, actually. So that means we'll be able to serve with the 3/3 elite here. Or do we serve with a 2/2 elite so that they yeah, let's serve with a 2/2 elite. And that way their blocks aren't great. Or are their blocks great? Yeah, their blocks, that makes their blocks pretty great. Yep. That makes their blocks pretty great. I guess serving with this one means that I at least get them to sack 1 artifact. I know, right? And what did I do earlier that I was like, I would never have thought I'd be using Core Skyfisher to do that. I think maybe like I hit a land drop with it, and like I very, very seldomly play aggro decks. So when I picked up a land for the first time with Skyfisher and like made my land drop with it, I was like, well, isn't that just the neatest, cutest thing? That's just splendid. I like that. Okay, what have you got? Temur Battle Rage doesn't even do it here. Like we need a flyer. We need a unicorn. Journey's fine. Let's journey. We get around, we're playing around Metallic Rebuke here too, so that's good. Okay, so that means we can swing with our 2/2, well, 1/2/2. Well, we get an artifact sack no matter what they block here, so let's do that. Yeah, but this is the Affinity deck that's playing Fleet Feather Sandals, and we totally wrecked their Gear Seeker Serpent plan in the early game. This was like turn 2. I saw the Gear Seeker Serpent come down on turn 2, and I was like, dude, like, how am I ever gonna win? And a Journey to Nowhere, and then we did this sweet play where we baited them into blocking our like a huge, what was it? I think it was like a huge Safehold Elite on like turn 3, with one of these guys who's in our graveyard now, with one of these guys and a Kozali Pride Mage down. So this was like a 3/3 or a 4/4, and this Gear Seeker Serpent blocked it, and then we frickin' Sunlanced it. Pegasus! And anyway, so sorry, we frickin' Sunlanced it with the 1 Sunlance we brought out of our sideboard for this matchup. So that felt pretty good. Yeah, let's get in with our Persist creatures and just rejoice over having a heckin' Pegasus hit the battlefield this game. Yeah, it did. Oh dear, don't bolt the Pegasus! Come on, you're gonna time out anyway. Oh, some people just can't live with this kind of majesty on the battlefield, I guess. This kind of majesty just puts them into tilt land. Just puts them in the tilt. Oh, travel prep. Oh, baby. Okay, so let's travel prep up our Safehold girls. All right, girls, pack your bags. We're going on the beatdown. Playing around Metallic Rebuke like a bouse. And let's make our opponent's options like real crap here. We'll flash this back. Will they Metallic Rebuke? What do you mean? What isn't there to be excited about? Why do you think I did this series? So that I can play cards like the Pegasus with a straight face. I think they're just dead, right? They're dead if they don't have a removal spell, so I think we serve with this. How many Gal Blasts have we seen? 1, 2, 3? And they have 1 card in hand? F6 and pray. Alright, Pegasus. You fly in from the graveyard at the last moment and guide just enough attackers to get lethal. Like our first match win for Possibly Pauper Playable in literally weeks. No, come on, man. Ah, dude. Well, get sacking your board then, boss. Floating mana because they play tight. Pegasus, you really let me down there, pal. Yeah. Eat our stuff, take 1. Get back the Safehold Elite. And your 1 less... Oh, man. Oh, man. This is game 2 as well. Like, I don't really know. Yeah, let's not like force lethal here. Let's put them to 1 or whatever they want to do, like block 1 and sack an artifact. Go to 2. Keep floating mana for some reason. Yep. Go to 2. We just have so many live draws in our deck. We have so many live draws. You keep stone raining yourself, man. It's over. Give me the ticks. I'm gonna do some thinning before I forget to do it later, because that could definitely be relevant. Those sandals are gonna get them out of a tight bind here, though. They draw those sandals now. They get a little postcard from Sandals Jamaica in the form of a flying blocker. They might be looking pretty good. But we're putting the pressure on. We're we are presenting lethal with a Safehold Elite with a -1/-1 counter. With a -1/-1 counter on her card and not a fear in her heart. She is representing lethal. Opponent time walks themselves. We lose another Safehold Elite. I just bore my audience into absolute disarray with the timeout 50 match. Opponent casts a Carapace Forger. That's game, man. Scoop it up. It's over, opponent. It's all over, man. Frickin' Standard Bearer. Well, let's show it to them. Let's show it to them. Living the dream, taking Affinity to time with the frickin' Sungrace Pegasus in her graveyard. Safehold Elite doing her job. Doing her job like the nymph she is. Alright, we won. I did not say anything even moderately pseudosexual about that creature. Guys, we have more wins than we have losses on our record for the first Possibly Pauper Playable time since our first week. Thank you, Cosmic Charles, for bailing me out of the infinite depression that was my Tuesday night Pauper leaks. Oh man, friggin' turn 2 Benevolent Bodyguard in a Rancor. Can't lose, right? Can't lose. Safehold Elite, travel preparations. We'll find a land, right? We have 21 of them in our deck. This is totally the kind of hand that doesn't need an untapped land or anything like that. I just can't. I can't keep it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should I keep this? Should I keep this? Please help. Going for the chat help here. Do I keep? Do I keep? It's in your hands. I don't know. And it's 100% your fault if I lose. All liability is in your hands now. Just take me. Show me on the magical mulligan train what we should do. Snapping it off. There goes the mull. Yep. I mean, this isn't. If this is going to be our slow hand, this isn't as bad. I was in a position earlier tonight where I didn't have my colors in this deck, and it was abysmal. Anything. Oh, go to 5, opponent. Okay, sweet. Okay, we did it. We friggin' did it. We did it. Turn 2 Safehold Elite into Rancor. Can't lose. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're friggin' playing Drake, guys. Obviously, we play Drake. He's not even my favorite rapper. I am not thinning intentionally here, by the way. We did it! Yes. Well, at least I know that... I don't know, though. Do we play Renclaw Trow here instead of Rancoring up? We're not going to play this journey at any point. It's either 2 damage now or 2 damage tomorrow. And it's looking like they can point a removal spell at this. So I think let's serve, play the Trow this turn. Hope they spend their mana digging for a Tron piece next turn. That'll let us resolve a Rancor and do some searching for white mana. Guys, don't let me F6 through this. Don't let me mess this up for everyone, because I will. As a matter of fact, I'm somewhat threatening to mess this up for everyone. All right, let's go through. We got beat by Goblins earlier, by the way. How brutal is that? Savage beats. Okay, here comes the Trow. Here come the Trow. We're just F6 and we got nothing to do. We just put them cards down and turn them sideways. There's an impulse. Okay, so they're not going to be tapping it on their turn looking for anything. Don't like that. Don't like losing my Rancors team. Like I think it was Lynx that said it, maybe even in the deck builder chat, that playing cards like Rancor in bad decks makes all of the bad cards not that bad or something like that. Oh, okay, so they are gonna playing right into our hands by playing one of my favorite cards and kind of putting me deep on tilt. Man, someday I'll play a deck that's janky and wins and has Mull Drifters and such. Okay, so I think I'm going to put a stop on my upkeep and thin this time. We're going to go get our white source now. Because if we do that, we can still play both of the spells in our hand. Even though we have no reason to play. Anyway, you guys get the picture. You guys get the picture. Okay, so don't stop anymore on my turn. Play a Plains, Rancor up the Trow, I guess, for whatever upside that's worth. And just spew out everything we can, and F6 for value. We're on the persist draw this game. And we gotta show it to them. We gotta show them that damage. The first Crusher gets journeyed, so that's pretty much all we got going for us now. Our creatures are 2 creatures sometimes. We have a Rancor that's on the board. Our opponent's gonna do nothing here. Ooh. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just playing the Pride. Well, I think we're gonna play the Pride Mage anyway. Obviously. Yeah, we're gonna play the Pride Mage anyway, even though we're not gonna get any Exalted value here. We don't have any reason to leave back blockers. I've never played an Exalted deck before. I haven't played a lot of decks before. I didn't even do the float down the lazy river on the burn deck through the metagame before I tried this experiment. Oh my god, are we gonna take one off of Tron? I gotta put that record up there. Hold on. We just won another game last round. Hieroglyphic Illumination? Is that what you got? Yeah, dog. Yeah, you did. Check out those runes. This guy's like, holy crap, this is the best hentai manga I've ever read. Opponent's gonna Prophetic Prism. 1, 2. Oh, they have a jillion mana now. Yeah, we probably should have blown up that Prophetic Prism, huh? They're gonna pulse back the Mull Drifter, go up to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they're gonna play out the Mull Drifter, draw a couple cards. Sure. Ah, jeez. They're gonna discard Power Plant to hand size, so they've got no want for any Tron cards. We're oh my goodness, it's the Pegasus. Do we see if Mull Drifter wants to trade with something here, and then play out the Pegasus? This Pegasus is. We're attacking with everything. You want oops all birds? Absolutely, guys. Holy crap. Like, can you set like a remind me with Nightbot? We're gonna try to bait a trade here. If they block Quasali Pride Mage, we'll blow up their prism. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and blow up their prism. And deal that much. And then journey their blocker. Oh. These moments are very stressful for me. You wouldn't have to bribe me either, yeah. Sorry, I'm like yelling into my mic. I'm getting really excited, guys. I would yeah, I would love to play some tofu birds, or bird tribal, that is. There's another drifter. Gonna draw a couple cards. Yeah, extra incentive, yeah. What if we did like a mukbang and I like ate tofu in a completely natural way, because mukbang isn't about innuendo or anything. But what if I just ate tofu in a completely natural way and played Oops All Birds? Call it the Tofu Bird Stream for our boy Tofu Boy. Do they have a removal spell from Renclaw Trow? That's the question, right? That's the question. So we play this individual. But I don't... Removal spell does it anyway. But... if we make them kill the Trow, we can make better use of our mana this turn. At least. Get another... I think we gotta serve with everything. I think we do. Instead of just Trow, because it's only a 5/3 then. Well, I guess it eats Muldrifter while presenting lethal, so they have to have a removal spell or they just lose, and they can't just block with Muldrifter profitably. So let's see if they have like Lightning Bolt, Magma Spray, GG's, Pulsamarasa. And why would I leave back blockers, I guess? Pulsamarasa. Okay. Yeah. So... lesson learned, everyone. I should have probably gone ahead with the Pegasus this turn. Or I should have probably attacked with everybody this turn. Lesson learned. That represented a heck load more damage. You don't want to dirtle against the Tron deck. That was so bad. That was so bad, guys. Now they got like a jillion mana. They've even got more time on clock than us. They pretty much got us beat on all axes. They got us beat on the X, Y, and Z axes. Got me over here thinking about tofu birds. I got tofu birds on the brain. Oh boy. They're gonna make us wait for our pain, huh? Make us wait for that punishment? Okay. Serve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And game? No, obviously not. They bolt the Trow. We will put Trow on the stack. We're still gonna get 5 damage in. And we will probably play Skyfisher here. Oh, we can Skyfisher back our planes. Yeah, so we'll do that. Get in for that much. Oh, what's this? And what's this now? Chainer's Edict? Doomblade. Okay. Persisting on. Sure. Take like at least 3 opponent. Be considerate. There we go. Okay, so pass through. They're on 4. We will Skyfisher. Let's tap out our colorless land. We will Skyfisher, pick up our planes. They have no colorless mana, so they can't counter anything. And play our planes, play out Pegasus. and Rancor up the Skyfisher? Or Rancor up the Pegasus? Let's Rancor up the Pegasus so that it at least tramples over a Muldrifter. And pass turn. Alright, we gotta take it off Tron, guys. We gotta take it off Tron right here, right now. Right here, right now. I just need one game off Tron. That's all I need. I think my record's kind of frigged up. I'm pretty sure I haven't played that many games. Opponent's gonna Teachings for what? Sweltering Sandstorm? That's not an instant, is it? Or whatever it is. Swirling Sandstorm? You can't Teachings for a Sandstorm, can you? Because that would be pretty busted. Is it like Pulsamarasa? Hold on one sec, guys. So my mic's not coming through? No mic? Is that any better? Am I back? Am I alive again? Oh no. Thanks for the heads up, though. They get Lightning Bolt. Okay. Is my mic back? Everyone? Crap. How did my mic die? You hear me? Okay. All right. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I don't see anything to do here but play a forest and serve with everything. My girlfriend's home, guys. Everybody say hi to Abby.
Hi.
Abba Zabba. What the fuck? I didn't kill my mic, did I? Oh no. Okay, so Tron, huh? They seem somewhat reliant on Pulse can't target Standard Bearer. This isn't a Prismatic Strands matchup. There's like Mystical Teachings and Pulses going around, so we're definitely bringing in Relics. It's just ABPY, and I'll let her know you said hello. Thank you so much, Lynx. She'll be happy to have heard. She's just getting home from school. She was studying super late into the evening. She's going for her bachelor's right now. She's thinking about a master's. So if you guys have any advice for Abby, I'll pass it along to her. She's doing oh, I'm gonna look like the worst boyfriend. She's doing a really specialized kind of business-based course in tourism. What do we bring in here? I guess this can blow up their. Oh, okay, sweet. No, I'm glad everything's better. We're definitely bringing in our relics. Relics are good here. I don't know that Benevolent Bodyguard is doing anything. I guess it blanks Doomblade. It blanks Lightning Bolt, but I don't really think we care. If they're going to kill one of our things with Doomblade or Lightning Bolt, all the power to them. But what are they bringing in here? So they're probably bringing in some counter spells. So maybe we want a couple more flashback. Yeah, let's bring in the old combat tricks and see how our opponent sideboarded. I don't think we want any more of these cards. There might be an argument for Sanctifiers, like one Sanctifier over a Renclaw Trow or something. To blow up a Prophetic Prism, like try to screw them on mana. Or like, you know, like a late Expedition map or something. And it's got kind of a bigger butt. Oh, we have to make 2 cuts anyway. Crap. I don't think this is an Aquastrand Spider matchup. I think that's too slow. We probably want our travel preparations. We definitely want our Pride Mages. Maybe we even only want one of these Thrill of the Hunts. And maybe not even that. Yeah, let's bring in one, or let's bring in 2 Thrills, take out our preparations, and probably run it like that. Took out Aquastrand Spider. Yeah, I think I like that. We only have 12 seconds, so I guess that's what it's gonna look like. I guess that's what we're gonna do. That's definitely what we're. Oh god, there's no lands in this hand. Mulligan. Deck, don't do this. After we struggled and fought against Tron. Why? Oh god. No, our spells don't do anything. Okay, sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Okay. Okay, it could have gone worse. It could have gone worse. I like no turn 1 Tron land too. This is 100% going to be Pegasus. We are going to show the true power of Pegasus beats. Beats by Peg. Gonna get in some beats by Peg. So let's do that. Let's get on the beats by Peg plan. If opponent's got a lightning bolt for it, what are we gonna do? Right? Nothing. Maybe we should have waited until next turn when we could have Thrill of the Hunted. No, they're gonna impulse. Okay, they're going looking for Tron lands. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I hope we draw a green source here. An untapped green source. That doesn't really count. I mean, it's obvious if we go get green mana with this, right? Because I want to try to Rancor here. And when they go to remove in response, I will Thrill of the Hunt. But that's probably just super greedy. Is that super greedy? What's the straightforward plan here? I mean, I don't know. It's fancy, right? It's a little bit too fancy. It's a little bit too... How about we go get the green mana now? No, that doesn't... That's all obvious. All of that is obvious. I'm just going to attack and see if they're gonna use a trick. So let's get in and see what they want to do. They're going to take their 1. And I think we're still going to... Yeah, I think we're still going to make that play. So I think we're going to basic land cycle this for green mana. Play out the green mana. Try to Rancor up the Pegasus. And then we have Thrill of the Hunt to blank removal. They're going to prohibit. Well, we didn't see that coming, team. We did not see the prohibit coming. That would have got our Quasali Pride Mage, too. So, I don't know. We did what we could. We do what we can here at Possibly Pauper Playable. Yeah, I think this is just going to be Renclaw Trow to play around the prohibit. Well, I mean... No, let's play a Pride Mage. We have to get on the beatdown, and we got to get on it right this second. So let's do that. Let's get in. We have a bit of protection for our creature against some kind of like lightning bolt style removal, at least. This should just be Vines of the Vastwood, right? Should this just be Vines, or shouldn't it? What do you got? Doomblade? Keep getting punished for keeping up the thrill of the hunt. Okay, sure. Your turn, opponent. The thrill of the hunt has done nothing. of all my wildest dreams for that card. Oh, Mnemonic Wall, huh? Fantastic. Okay. Come on down, Numi. Alright. Alright. I guess that's going to have to be our Thrill of the Hunt play. You want to block with your Mnemonic Wall, opponent? It doesn't look like it. Oh, they're going to block. Okay. All right. Let's Thrill of the Hunt. Let's a Thrill of the Hunt and kill the Mnemonic Wall. Did we just turn on Ghostly Flicker? I guess is what everyone's wondering. And sorry, did we just turn on Pulse Marasa? And yes, we probably did. Is that something I really could have avoided there? Yeah, probably. Oh, no pulse. No pulse. Well, that's good. That's good. You can attack through Seagate Oracles. You can attack through Seagate Oracles, no problem. There's another Trow, so I'm probably just going to try to blow through the boy here. Try to blow through Beardy Boy. Good old Beardy Boy. Do 3. And we'll drop our Renclaw Trow. Right? Or maybe we get out Skyfisher. What are they representing here? Nothing, right? So let's Skyfisher, and then because I like Skyfisher attacking in the air a little bit better, and we'll pick up Pride Mage, replay Pride Mage while they're tapped out, and pass turn. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I never even thought of that. If they're doing it for life, then we're kind of screwed if we do, screwed if we don't. What are you going to do with your Jillian mana? Nothing. It's so hard to believe that you would have nothing to do with the Jillian mana. So we're just going to attack with Core Skyfisher. Or should we attack with everything? Let's attack with everything. Right? You don't bring Electricity in against us, do you? What are we going to do? Like lose a... Yeah. NBD. Attack with the team. What are you going to do? Doomblade Skyfisher probably? Yep. Okay. Make a block or so. Take 2. And make your guy real little. Play out another Trow. And pass. I think this is probably the end. We might concede somewhat prematurely if they start just kind of steamrolling advantage on us. We're definitely going to F6 our lives away a lot. Play out our planes, go to combat. Attack with everything, because Quasali Pride Mage isn't doing anything. Try to force a couple blocks. Okay, they're going to take 4. We will F6. What have you got now? Oh, no! I 100% forgot the Thrill flashback. Maybe that's why I'm criticizing it so hard, because I don't know the true power. I don't understand the true power. I don't know how thrilling it is. Just how thrilling is it? Yep. Good. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's cool. So what are you waiting for, opponent? Are you just like, I wonder if they're just sure they're going to win and they're trying to run our clock. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to do a little bit more friggin' around before any of that. Yeah, it's like some kind of weird, like, alchemy teachings Muldrifter deck of some kind. Still got a Jillian mana, some cards in hand. We're trying to play really fast. Pegasus. Okay, so yeah, any of these creatures can eat the Muldrifter with the Thrill flashback, so we're going to do that. Eat the Drifter. What are they going to do? Play a removal spell. Moment's Peace. Okay, sure. Yep. That you do. And we'll play Pegasus, or try to. Are you going to prohibit opponent? Pass the turn. See what they want to do now. Forbidden Alchemy again? Boy, do I ever have a good slouch going on. My neck's like, dude. Alright, back comes the Drifter. Drawing some more cards. Yeah. Gaining another life. I don't know, you guys. I almost feel like we'd be better served conceding, but I kind of want them to play it out. Are they going to try to wipe our board here? Or are they just going to Rolling Thunder us for a Jillian? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is all they need to wipe our board. What do we save? Pegasus, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason to save this boy here. They're probably wondering themselves, what do they save to? Because they know the Thrill is here. So they could just do 2 extra damage to everything, I guess. Just gonna 2 damage everything. Okay, so let's try to thrill the Pegasus. Try to thrill the Pegasus. Gotcha! Ha-ha! 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 Getting Pegasuses. You gonna use another removal spell on it? Sure. Now we can have 6 again. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Considerable more yeps. And now what do you got? Electrickery, okay. Sure. You got 3 cards in hand and a Mull Drifter. You're in a pretty good spot. You're in a pretty okay spot. And we draw a Blossoming Sand, so you're in a really good spot now. Guys, this is looking pretty bad. I'm almost in Scoop City. Don't want to show our opponent any more of the tech. If they're killing with Mull Drifters, though, I guess the Spider's kind of okay, right? But they'll just remove it. They're going to Flashback Alchemy. There's Evankar's Justice, a whole bunch of other spells, playing another Mull Drifter. Thrill of the Hunt. We're going to make them play it out. We're going to make them play it out. They took quite a while to play this game. And we're not dead yet. Prophetic Prism. Prophetic Prism. They're going to maul. They're going to get in on the maul. Yep, we're all F6 all good. There's Squire. Let's play Squire. And F2 a bunch. If they want to do anything. Do we protect it? I wonder why we would. Flashback Teachings, sure. You take all the time you need, opponent. They get a Pulse. Pulse back what? Pulse back Mnemonic Wall. Alright. Sure. And what you gonna do? Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. Drifter Beats. Sure is. Mnemonic Wall, getting back what? Rolling Thunder. Ghostly Flicker. Alright, man. You play with your food all you want. It's your clock you're worried about. And is this Pulse? Another Pulse. Pulse back a Mull Drifter. Yeah, I'm just gonna have 6. There's no reason for me to waste any more time on my clock. You just go ahead, man. You do you. If you gotta win through Mull Drifter Beats so bad, then that's your whole thing. Play a Pegasus. Yeah, man, yeah. It just takes some time. And pass. Like, you could kill me. Like, you could have killed me last turn. I don't get it. Go for it, man. You do whatever you gotta do. You do whatever you gotta do. You're just gonna have to do it. Oh, here comes. Oh, we gotta make Thrill of the Hunt shine, though. We gotta make it shine, guys. Here come them drifters. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. And Lightning Bolt at us. Sure. And what else you got? Lightning Bolt at us. Sure. Alright, so I don't think we could have done any better there. I think the Spider might actually be okay. I think the Spider might be better than the second Thrill. We can do some shenanigans in the late game with it, but we really don't want to go to the late game. Like, how do we speed this up? Let's bring in another Travel Preparations, go down a Troll, and maybe even just bring in our 1/1 beaters over, like what are we even journeying? Like, we should go down Journey. and just not even screw around. Wow, the thrill could have been good a couple of times there. And it might win us the game. And yeah, Journey isn't really doing anything. Like, if they've established the lock, they've established the lock. That's just the brass tacks of the matter. Yes, we would love to play first. We'd love to play first, and we would love to play fast. Well, we got a relic, so good enough for me. Let's play Blossoming Sands and pass. They're gonna play Tapland as well. It's pretty good. We will play Plains, Squire, and maybe we even Skyfisher here. Yeah, so let's Skyfisher. I know this is probably like sacrilegious to Skyfisher and pick up a land, but like, I'll learn this now. I'll know. Now I will know that you're not supposed to pick up your land with your core Skyfisher against a Tron deck, because I have done so now, and bring the punishment if it's to happen. So let's try to be fast. See what they've got. Remove Soul, sure. Get the Rancor on the Skyfisher, and get in for 4. Pass the turn. What do you got now? What are we doing now? Another Shimmering Grotto. Okay. Are you going to a Vulcan Drifter? No, just a Seagate Oracle. That's fine. We could possibly beat a Seagate Oracle one of these days. Quasali Pride Mage, sure. That promotes beats to the face. So let's do some of that. Promote beat to the face. Keep on beating on. See what they want to do now. Pretty much get Tron. They're at 11 though. Like, I think we're just going to want to be blanking Pulsamorasses from here. So I think we're going to use Relic. Yeah, so let's play Ash Barrens, play Relic. See if they want to counter that. No, they don't. So let's tap this to get rid of our Squire so that they can't pulse it back. And then we will Skyfisher back our Relic, I think. Yeah, so we'll Skyfisher back Relic. And then get in for 5 in the air. Hope and pray this is fast enough. And it probably isn't, because it looks like they're going to Doomblade us. We get Rancor back, so hurrah! Alright, what do you got now? Man, I do not like playing against Tron. It's like such a hard thing to navigate. Like, it's so hard to anticipate what could happen. All the different combinations of possible things they have, or like have already, keeping track of how and what they already played. It's really hard. Like, it's not easy at all to, to play against Tron. Need something to eat. Did you get that snack together? Does anybody get snacks? For some reason, I have reason to believe there's snacks getting got at some point. And they're going to pass. So let's play Relic. And see if they want to throw a counter at it. Doesn't look like they do. Let's try to Rancor the Skyfisher. I don't know if this is correct. And we'll try to beat him with Skyfisher, I guess. I know only the Skyfisher beats. It is the only life I know. They're going to go to 6. Okay. Let's see what they play. Teachings. Okay. And what will you get with Teachings? So we just have to try to keep them off Pulse somehow? We'll wait till they cast Pulse and target something. Does anyone know that? Can anyone like pipe in really quick? Oh, nice. Oh, you homemade cookies? Heck yeah. Homemade cookies you forgot about? So many hex! So many yes! Can anyone know how I can blank their Pulsa Marasa with this Relic of Progenitus? Does anyone know? Does anyone have any idea? Because I think that might get us the win. I think that might do it. Do they gain the life anyway? Or if they like target something... Oh, they're gonna get Doomblade. Okay. That Doomblade will do just fine. I think I am gonna pop Relic here though. Depending on what happens. Yeah, so let's pop Relic. See what they want to do about that. I don't know if they pulse back the Skyfisher to us in response to get the health, or the life, excuse me. Looks like they will. Or will they? Alright, get back some stuff, get a planes. Okay, so do we serve with Skyfisher here? I think we try to journey the Seagate Oracle first and try to get some interaction out of their hand so that we can try to land this 2/2 next turn, and we'll see what they want to... Yeah, like we want as many Rancor targets as we can get. So we'll see what they want to do with that removal spell they just got. Because we're going to serve for lethal with both, so they got to kill one. And it looks like they will. Okay. And they're going to take 2. We get back Rancor. And we'll play out a Safehold Elite. And pass. Oh, man. It's so stressful, you know? Like, I hate... This is my least favorite part of a game of Magic. I know some people, like, live for this. This moment where... Oh, cop green, come on! Sure. You cop green. There's no reason to blow it up right now. Right? So... Let's see what they want to do about Rancor. Oh, God. We'll play out our land. Maybe try to Rancor up Safehold Elite. Or are they going to activate this in response? Do they have any 3-mana counterspells? I have so many thoughts. I think we're going to attack because we want them to tap enough mana to stop both of our threats here. And then we want to blow up the Circle of Protection, play another threat in the Rancor. Except we can't do that because I played the frickin' Ash Barrens because I'm an idiot. Okay. And you're going to cop. Yep. And probably cop. Yep. And now you're down to 1 mana, so you can't... You can't frig up this threat. And, yeah, guys, I really frigged up with the... With that whole dealio. Okay. Pass the turn. We've got lethal on board again. In 2 ways. I really shouldn't have played that Ash Barrens. I'm probably going to get punished for it here. They're going to Seagate Oracle. Okay. Do they have, like, Seagate Oracle removal spell? That's probably fine. Yeah. And I feel like they're about to run away with this whole thing. So let's try to Rancor up a creature. We're only going to get in for 3 here. Let's Rancor up with this one. Persist creature. What will you do in response? Get rid of my Rancor. Okay. And then we'll play out another Trow. We'll get in for 2. Oh man, I hope this is enough. I really hope I hope this is enough. I think they'll have to get really unlucky here. They will have to be super unlucky for this not to be enough. Or for this to be enough, they'll have to be super unlucky. But, you know. I'm playing Green-White Exalted. Oh, I keep looking down at about your cookies and like keep getting stoked about it. I think it's going to be cookie time after this. I think we're going to do some cookies. You ever do cookies? You ever do cookies, man? We got nothing. I'm F6ing. Well, this is our second opponent that's almost gone straight to time. This is not conducive for a scheduled length stream at all. I have no doubt in my mind or my heart that they could win in 5 minutes. What's this going to be? Tapping out for Rolling Thunder to kill 2 of our creatures? I think we still win through that. Is this Rolling Thunder? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we still win. I think we did it. Guys, did we do it? Oh my god, please. Don't play like... don't ruin this for us. Okay, we journey the Seagate Oracle. We beat Tron! Woo! We did it. Ah, yes! Okay. Green, white, exalted. Green, white, exalted. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. Playing first. We won the die roll. We won the die roll, and we're going to play first. This hand looks keepable, so I will do that. We're going to... Yeah, we lost to Goblins. It was... Okay, so that was totally my fault. So I thought... Like, I was mega high on the Pegasus, right? Like, I thought the Pegasus was going to friggin' get us there against Goblins. And I'm going to keep this. I mean, we got Squire into Pegasus into Squire. Like, I can't lose. But I thought I really thought the Pegasus was going to take us all the way. Like, we had all this life gain. We had a bunch of recursive blockers and stuff. And I didn't sideboard in the Prismatic Strands. And I should have. I should have. Just, like, point blank should have. So yeah, that's why we lost that one. Completely my fault. Definitely a sideboarding error. We should have had standard bearers in there too. I don't think I sideboarded in standard bearers either, and they're super good against sledders and Mog Raiders. So I really wish. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Are we playing the mirror? We got so many Pegasuses. Pegasi. I hope we're playing the mirror. Let's see. Let's see. What are the mirror breakers in the sideboard? I think we just get down. I think we just take a bunch of interaction out, jam creatures, and off you go. This is okay. Is this a Pestilence list? We got some Pestilence people in the chat. Is this Pestilence? Looks like, huh? I bet we're real bad against Pestilence. So we're not going to be attacking with more than one Pegasus a turn. So do we just... I guess, you know, it's always good to have backup. So let's play out the Squire. Play out the Pegasus. Get in for 3 with our first Pegasus. I mean, if this was Pestilence, I probably should have played around it. But, like, is this a Pestilence deck is what I'm wondering. And there's... Oh, my God. Okay, at least we can Benevolent Bodyguard to protect one of our Pegasi. But we're looking like we shouldn't have played that Ash Barrens. It looks like we got greedy on the Pegasus plan. Yep. So let's get in with the Pegasus, because that's what we're here to do, and pass it back. They're gonna Wrath our board and Wrath their own board next turn, and not make any plays, and we'll be left with a Pegasus just the way we drew it up, and like everyone intended, there will be nothing but one Pegasus and an empty board. It'll rise from the ashes like its close cousin, the Phoenix. It'll rise from the crypt ashes and win. This is kind of looking like a Rally the Peasants draw or something, you know? I really like that deck. It's the only tier 1 deck I own all the pieces for, and I absolutely would consider playing it soon. There's a Wall of Hope. It doesn't fly. They're going to gain a couple life off of it, though. Is this Crypt Rats? Doesn't look like they're going to get... Doesn't look like we're getting any Ratitude here today. They're going to see if we want to make some trades. Nah. I don't think so. It's going to be you're going to have to rat or die here, homie. All right, let's protect our Pegasus from black damage. And it's just a Pegasus and a wall now. And a bunch of cards in our hand we can't cast. Because we got greedy with the mana. We had the green source. But we saw a tapped land and we thought, hey, let's play about as many Pegasi as we can. Is this Pestilence? Here it comes. No, it's a Riftwatcher. Okay. Sure. Sure. And a Thraben Inspector. Oh, I think this is gonna mark our end. Possibly. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, Forest. Play a Forest. And this still won't be able to attack through. I think we want to hold Pride Mage until they actually play the Pestilence. Okay, let's pass. If they want to start trading flying damage, I'm okay with that. Like, their flyer is just eventually going to die. And our trolls play pretty good against the whole Crypt Rats Pestilence plan. So, let's see what they want to do about that. See how they handle that. Some more tapped lands. Oh, we are getting so low out of the board. We are low boarding. And are they just going to get in? Nope, they're just going to pass. All right. Drawing a card. Sure. What do we draw? Skyfisher, huh? So we can play Skyfisher, Troll, and then start beating down with Skyfisher? Or do we want a Skyfisher, cycle away Ash Barrens? No, I think we want to hit lands. So let's play Skyfisher. Bounce back and untap land. Replay an untapped land. Play a Troll. Trow. They're not trolls. Holy heck. Holy heckin' troll talk. And we'll just pass. There goes Ash Barrens. Doing some thinning. Getting another black source. So I think that means Pestilence is coming down. And we'll see how much damage they can do with it in one turn. We're going to blow it up with Pride Mage. Bar none. That's absolutely what we're going to do. And they won't be able to get very much value out of it. They can kill what, like one? No, there's Skyfisher picking up Thraben Inspector? Picking up Riftwatcher. Okay. Sure. And here comes Riftwatcher. Yep. Alright. Fair enough. No attacks. They're going to pass. Well, there's another Pride Mage. So I think we're going to play out Pride Mage here. That's going to let our Skyfisher start attacking. We just can't let them go all day. And it's that little bit of extra assurance against Pestilence. But I guess that is their long game plan, right? So if we just have answers for their long game plan, no, I think we got to be the beatdown game one. I know that this deck is built to go long, and we just do not want to be making that a reality. Our trolls can get in too. Maybe that's just what we want to do. Maybe we want to attack with a trow. Let's attack with a trow. That way they still have to double block, but they don't get rid of one of our flyers. They're going to cycle a Secluded Step. All right. And what are you going to do about this? Let her through. Okay. Take 3. And it's your turn. Wonder what you found. Basilica. Yep. There go the crossroads. No attacks, and I'll pass. Okay. You find a land. Let's play out another Pride Mage. This is risky. But now they can't even double block the Skyfisher? Oh crap. See? Yeah. That's why this is risky. Do we have any targets at all? Not a single one, eh? Alright, sure. And we'll get in with the Trow again, unless they have another removal spell here. Sure, okay. Yep. Reasons to hold your Quasali Pride Mages. Right there. Well, we learned a valuable lesson today, huh? Yep. And they're going to Bazooka Bog them away. They don't have to worry about it anymore. Absolutely. Abso-friggin-lutely, opponent. You're entitled to that. We'll get another green mana and just F6 right through. What a match to choose as your, or what a match to find as your last match of the night, huh? Like the longest possible grind fest. Except they're very good at grinding, so that's probably how this is gonna go. We did what we had to. I think we had to put pressure on there. We are supposed to be the fast deck, so tried to play fast, got disfigured about it. They're gonna play their bomb, and it's gonna look pretty bad for us. Here comes. Here comes the big one. We just gotta find another Pride Mage. Yep, we just have to find another Pride Mage. Just one. I'll take one. Or is this Crypt Rats? It's Pestilence. Okay. So what will you do? Will you go board wiping, or are you just gonna go? Are you gonna go X2? And when will you do that? I wonder. Well, I guess we're not about to find out. We're gonna keep drawing lands in our 21 land deck. We're gonna keep thinning until there's no lands, no more. And we're just gonna have 6. We don't really have many decisions to make here. We're just gonna have to get low and hope for the best. Hope we can do something about this friggin' Pestilence. Opponent's gonna Pestilence their life away. And here come the Troll Rows. And they're gonna pass back through. What do you got this time? Night's Whisper, sure. And there goes another Pestilence trigger. And Chainer's Edict, sure. Out go the Skyfishers. I am going to make you kill me. 2... or no, I guess it'll go a lot faster than that. It won't be too painful life a turn. Forest, we're doing so good at drawing lands this game. You are going to have to kill me, though, opponent. I know you've got tons of damage on board, but you're going to have to kill me. You know, even let that, are you going to let that stand? Giving them a little edict bait here. See if they want to try to, like, draw this out as much as they can. Looks like they do. Okay. Yep. And Pegasus, off you go. I guess I had to do that to maintain their lone missionary. I guess that wasn't just them being reckless with their clock. I shouldn't be that critical right up front. I should have a good think about it. Oh yeah, just doing the prolonging the inevitable dance now. All right. All right, all right. Sure thing. Guardian, hey? Yeah, we got a lot of not monocolored creatures in our deck. That's kind of interesting. Interesting little interaction. Another land. How many spells did we play? We had 5 spells this game? Oh no, they exiled a bunch too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 spells? That's okay. That's alright. Can't ask for much more than that. There we go. Game. Yep, sure. That's game. What do we got? Safe hold delete. Okay, so can I please? Can you just? That's a weird. It usually has it right there. That's really strange. Okay, so they don't have any graveyard interaction. Their flyers are a big issue here. So I think Sanctifiers are definitely coming in. Taking out a Rencrop. Well, I think we want to be... Oh man, this is so hard. So I think we want to get rid of a Trow. Bodyguards aren't going to do a whole lot of work. I think just killing the creatures that they need to win is going to work pretty well. So I think we bring in an Aerial Volley. Spider actually seems half decent here. Half decent. Travel Preparations is probably too cute. Once they resolve a Pestilence, we're just dead. I think Thrill of the Hunt is probably better here, so let's bring in Thrill. Because that makes it a lot harder for them to blow us out. And I want to get at least one more of these Aerial Volleys in there. Somehow. The good thing about Travel Preparations, like, I don't know if maybe I want to do a 3-1 split or something, is it makes our creatures a lot harder to kill. Spider isn't beating down very much here. We could probably bring in another creature or something. I know I want one more Aerial Volley, so let's bring that in. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we brought in. So we brought in these Thrills, brought in these Volleys, brought in the Sanctifiers. Unless this person seriously was out to get Pestilence, this could be a bit too much. But let's keep in mind what we took out and go ahead and submit. A lot of creatures coming out, but hey, they got a ton of interaction, so I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, okay. Safe hold elite with a couple of Rancors might be the kind of way we're gonna win this. We got the Squire and the Travel Preparations to make it real big, too. Yep, that could be what we want to do today. All right. Man, let's just be so fast. Safe hold elite. And like how much do we play around Disfigure? How much Disfigure do we play around? That's the kind of question. Well, there's a Wall of Hope. I feel like they have Disfigure in hand. And I feel like Disfigure is so good against Rancor. We get so screwed if we do that. So do they have Disfigure? How many Disfigures does this deck run? Oh, this is hard. Let's play Squire and see if they Disfigure. No, we'll see if they Disfigure when we go to combat. Oh god. if we can get it up to a 3/3, maybe I'll try to put a Rancor on it after that. But I'm not going to risk Disfigure here. And this is a way to play around Disfigure. We're going to lose a couple damage, which is pretty huge. But this is our best way to play around Disfigure and Edict. So let's do that and pass the turn. And what is it? Ash Barrens, okay. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. And we don't feel as bad putting travel preparations on the stack next turn either. We can Skyfisher into it. There's a lone missionary, okay. Kazali Pride Mage. Well, that's a compelling thing too. So let's play out Skyfisher. Pick up our forest. Play our forest. And travel preparations targeting Elite and Skyfisher. And is that going to prompt a response? It's not. Okay. So let's get in with Exalted and see if they're going to take their beats or if they're going to make some blocks and trades. They'll have to trade at least 2 cards here, so I don't know if that's what they want to do. They can't just figure their way out of this. All right, so they're going to take 6 here. We'll pass. They can't fizzle our Rancors with Disfigures anymore, so I will certainly start pumping up the squad with Abandon. We're not going to play a Pride Mage. We have things to do without that. So let's travel preparations again on these 2 creatures. Like so. See if they have any responses to that. And it looks like a couple of Disfigures are coming. They're just going to Doomblade. Okay, sure. We can't do anything about Doomblade. We will get a counter on this creature. Do they have another Doomblade? And if they do we want to get it out of their hand? Probably, because we can... Yeah, so let's go ahead and try to rank her up. Safehold Elite again. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's try to get him a Safehold. I'm kind of feeling like they have another Doomblade in hand. Get an Exalted trigger. Swinging for a ton of damage here. A buttload. 9/5 Safehold Elf Girl. Getting in for beats. Beats by Elite. And they're going to let it through. Let's F6 and hope we don't lose. I wonder how long they had that Disfigure. And I wonder if I played around it correctly the whole time. I really, truly do. See what they want to do. They're going to Chainer's Edict away the Elite. Okay. So we get back the Rancors and the Elite. I don't know if there's any kind of way we can manufacture a win next turn. I mean, we can attack with 5. I mean, they're only going to take a little bit. There's Skyfisher. Okay. What will you pick up? Lone Missionary. All right. So we can Pride Mage. That'll get it up to a 2/2. And Thrill of the Hunt will get it up to 4 toughness. So we can eat their Skyfisher. Ash Barrens is just doing nothing for me here. And they're gonna know. They're gonna wonder why we didn't play the other Rancor. I could Thrill twice? And now we get it up to a 3/4, and I'd be able to eat the core Skyfisher. Yeah, I guess I should do that. Okay, let's rank her up. If I rank her up again, they're gonna block with Skyfisher. But I don't have a way... Or they won't block and we win. Is that worth risking? Yeah, sure. So let's do that. I think they're going to block anyway. But we still have a creature. We're not in the worst shape. Yeah, they're going to block. They're going to double block. We will arrange like this. We're going to get both of their creatures. But we're not going to save our Safehold Elite. So I will Thrill. So I get both of your creatures. Sure, do it like that. They're going to go back up to 9. And, oh, we did save it. Oh my goodness, okay. So that was kind of a blowout. So let's play Ash Barrens Pass. My math was off again. My math was off again, team. I keep doing the thing. Night's Whisper, going to draw a couple cards, lose a couple life. See what they find. Lone Missionary doesn't just completely say, yeah, so they're going to play Lone Missionary. I don't know if they have to chump next turn. I don't think they do. There's Pride Mage. Okay, so let's play out the first Pride Mage. That's all we can do is play 1. And we'll have to flashback Thrill to keep this from dying, but we're also just going to get in 7 damage. They're going to let it through. Okay, sure. That puts us in a pretty good position for next turn to win. Come on, let's take this off Pestilence. Are they going to get in? No, they're going to pass. Okay. So, play out another Pride Mage. And go to attacks. This is kind of risky because we're going to have to take a turn off not playing Skyfisher here. But they have to have a removal spell or they're dead. So let's see what you've got. Non-conditional removal, Prismatic Strands. Okay, that's fine. Prismatic Strands away. And I will Skyfisher back. A Blossoming Sands, I guess? Yeah, we're going to gain some life. I can't see us needing to blow up a Pestilence next turn. There's Guardian of the Guild Pact. Okay. They have flashback Prismatic Strands here for sure. So I've got to be wary of that. They're obviously just going to flash it back on green. But they can also flash it back. They can flash it back on either color. They're fine. But I think we just attack with Safehold Elite anyway. Force them to use it. Right? Yeah. I think that's what we want to do. We're going to force them to use the Prismatic Strands. If we have to sacrifice our pump spell, so be it. But we really got to get that Prismatic Strands out of their hand. Yep. Sure. Yep. So I am going to Thrill, I think. I'll Thrill here so that they don't just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So they would go to 2 if I just let this go. Let's see what they do. See if they flash back. Or if they just let it go. Yeah, sure. Okay, get our rankers back. They must have a white creature in hand. Yep. Go to our end step. We're going to spread these out. Or go to our second main. No, let's put them all on one creature. Let's put them all on Core Skyfisher and hope they don't just have, like, I don't know, a Wrath. White creature is fine for them, though. Yeah, Skyfisher, okay. Sure. And what's this? Skyfisher, okay. Now, will you just let me kill both of your Skyfishers? I'm going to make them flashback Prismatic Strands this turn. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Tag with everything. See if they'll flash back. Come on. Do it. Flash it back, opponent. You know you want to. You know you want to flash back that Prismatic Strands. I think you have to. You can block, and disfigure. Yeah, there's Prismatic Strands. Okay, sure. Yep. And no damage. And we'll play out another Pride Mage. Making sure to leave up some white mana. And... oh, come on. There we go. Play out a Pride Mage and pass. I don't... like, what gets them out of this now? Alright, we won the match, or we won that game. Okay. Let's update our win-loss. We did lose one to them. Okay. Let's see. So what did that tell us? They have Prismatic Strands, but his Relic of Progenitus really... I think Renclaw Trow probably shouldn't have come out in the first place. It's good against a lot of the cards in their deck. So is Aerial Volley. So is Thrill. So is Travel Preparations. I think just like another... I think Sungrace Pegasus, as much as I hate to say it, I think Sungrace Pegasus is the weakest card here, and I just have to take it out. I think the rest of the cards in our deck are just way too good in this matchup. Mind you, my perception of what is way too good probably isn't super good, but hey, man. You do what you gotta possibly Pauper do, okay? You just do. You do. There's a Scoured Barrens. We are gonna go find a white source and just run Quasali Pride Mages into our opponent's spells with Reckless Abandon. Go get a white source. And F6 through. Yep. There's a Squire. That's interesting. At least it's a good backup plan. Okay, so let's Pride Mage. That means next turn we can play the Squire, play a Forest, and try to convince our opponent to snap off like a Disfigure or something by playing out the Travel Preparations as well. Or we could just try to bait something out with Thrill of the Hunt. They're going to cycle a land. Main phase, okay. And what's this? Doomblade? Yeah. Okay, sure. Can I get in for one? You will want us. Okay, so I think it's still going to be Squire and Rancor and leave up Thrill of the Hunt and pass. They have Chainer's Edict as well. This isn't super good. We're not looking great right now. But we can get tricky. At the very least, we can get tricky. Well, Missionary, sure. So the weird thing here is getting it up to a 3/3 with Thrill of the Hunt. It's going to attack. Okay, sure. Go ahead. Turn comes back. I don't want them buying this back with Core Skyfisher. So we can pick it up with Journey to Nowhere. And I think that is what we're going to do. So let's Journey the Missionary. Maybe some amount of Journey should have come out as well. Blossoming Sands. And get in with our Squire, still leaving up a Thrill of the Hunt. Get in for 4. Opponent's got approximately a jillion life. We gotta draw a lot of not lands to come back from this somehow. Just any creature next turn would be fantastic. And if this is a Pestilence, then we're going to need more than just any old creature. It's an Aven Riftwatcher. Okay, sure. And will you get in? Nope. Okay. So we get another Thrill of the Hunt. That's interesting. So I think we serve. If we have to use them as removal spells, that's all right. We can flash them back. We only need to use 1 to... Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and snap this off. And that'll remove the Riftwatcher. Yep. Yep. All good. All right. So they've taken a bit of damage. This has been grueling. They're going to draw a card off their clue. We really have to keep pressure on. It's going to be so bad. Like the next Chainer's Edict or Doomblade we see is going to maybe seal the deal on this match. Is this Pestilence? There's Pestilence. And they're going to activate, so we will Thrill. And will you activate again? No. Here comes Thraben Inspector. No big deal. So let's see what we draw. They're going to Pestilence. Let's Thrill. I think we would have done that anyway. They're not really forcing us to do that there. We draw another Squire. That's awesome. Okay. Sweet. And get him with the Squire. For a bunch. So we can at least save this one. They have to activate this twice and wipe their own board, and we can save the one that has a Rancor on it. So this is going to let us keep the pressure up while we look for an answer to this friggin' Pestilence. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy to beat at all. Like, not even a little bit. Gift of Orzoa, come on! A flying lifelinking Thraben Inspector? That's ridiculous. Alright. And they will Pestilence. They will Pestilence. Let's go ahead and flashback Thrill on this creature. Get him a couple more toughness. And are you just going to activate in response? Will you? Won't you? Will you? Won't you? I think you do, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. Okay, sweet. Our opponent got rid of their own Pestilence. I'll take it. Let's Skyfisher, pick up a Sands, play it a Sands to gain a life, Rancor up a Skyfisher, and pass the turn. See what our opponent has. Come on. Chainer's Edict, okay. That'll take care of our Fisher, and I'll probably take care of the next one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They only need to find the land, and they've got an answer for the next score, Skyfisher. I assume they have another Pestilence as well. Knight's Whisper, okay. And Core Skyfisher, sure. And they'll play another Orzova Basilica. So that keeps them a little further away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess they can still flashback Edict next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they picked up a tap land. So, okay, so we might get one attack in with this Pegasus. So let's bank on that. It'd be great if we could draw a creature next turn. And, oh, they had an untapped land the whole time. All right. Edict it away. Oh, they're going to play another Pestilence. Okay, sure. And Pestilence. And Pestilence. Rancor comes back. Geez, it'd be so nice if we could find a removal spell for this Core Skyfisher, huh? Oh, geez, look at that. Bye-bye, Pestilence. All right, what now? What have you got now, you crazy, crazy deck? They've got Flashback Chainer's Edict, I know that much. Is this just another Pestilence? No, it's Aven Riftwatcher. Okay. Gaining a bit of life. We have Aerial Volley, so let's snap that off while we've got the chance. Spread it out just like that, and pass the turn. See what we're looking at. They have an answer to our next threat at least, and probably our next 2 threats. But we're 1 for 1-ing now. No, there's Guardian, so maybe if we could find a Trow or 2, we'd be in alright shape. Looks like they're gonna get in. Alrighty. In getting. And what are you gonna play? Sure. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. So let's play at Safehold Elite. Get a Rancor on. Because they're going to have to use their Crypt Rats and their... They'll have to use their Crypt Rat. Oh no, they can fizzle the Rancor. What am I doing? Crap. Garbage. Oh, that was so stupid. I shouldn't have played this last match. You deserve it, Pestilence player. You deserve the win. Okay. Back it comes, dead it goes. And we're going to be at 1 next turn. They're going to get this off of us fair and square, it looks like. Here comes Guardian. And what do you got? Pestilence for the win? It would only be appropriate. Good games, well played, opponent. Well, we got a treasure chest and 80 play points. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it any day.